In the top right corner of Zen, it's the pink Protoss, Zest. And in the bottom left, as the blue Zerg, it's Denver. Denver taking a 2-0 victory over Nina. In game number 1, taking it all the way to Hive Tech, beating out her air toss play, overrunning the ground army, and just sieging down her fourth with lurkers, getting ahead, pumping out the Hydra, pumping out the Corruptor, and yoinking the air army to its death. And then in game number 2, making 6 Zerglings and drone rushing. This is an interesting map for the Protoss to go up against Denver on. We might see a proxy hatch. I don't know. It's looking less likely, but I'm accepting... I would be surprised if Denver takes a macro game. He's scouting around for cannons, but Zest has opened Gateway first. Denver's been having pretty good performance lately. This is our first semifinal, so the round of 4. One of these two players going to be getting into the prizes today, where they will be taking home at least 5 ESL Pro Tour points, but hopefully taking home the gold, $100 US in 10 ESL Pro Tour points. Adept. 2 Adepts coming out for Zest. He's gonna shade through the natural. Not gonna find any damage though. Zest going for a Stargate opener. And I guess Denver isn't gonna cheese. Alright, so 3 hatches down for a blue Zerg. 2 Adepts. Not gonna find any drone damage. A nice pull on half the mineral line for Denver. It's gonna bleed out 2 Lings, but that's like a-okay. Zest able to pick off a creep tumor. Denver gonna try to sneak some speedlings through the wall, and he will do so because Zest put a stalker in the wall and didn't place it correctly. Not like this. Alright, Denver only finding 2 probe kills so far. Oh, he hasn't scouted the Stargate yet. Go around to the left, go around to the left! Okay, he gets a full scout off, sees the Stargate. He's gonna continue pumping out Zerglings, though. Does he have spores back home? Okay, he's gonna start up 1 spore, but the main and the third remain undefended. Oh, he's gonna... No, the Adepts are gonna clean up the Lings before they take out the Pylon. Okay, Denver's gonna drone out of this. Zest has 2 Oracles positioned to go into the Nat. 2 Queens gonna respond along with the Spore Crawler, should cause them to not do very much damage at all. They might zap 2 to 3 drones, but that's going to be it. Oh, no, no, they're going to slide. They're going to slide past. Are they, though? No, they're going to go in. Oh, the first shots go off on the Queen. Yeah, there's 2 drones. And the Oracles can no longer engage, as they do not have shields, have taken hull damage. A lot of these probes softened up, but not dead. Zest did a great job keeping them alive despite the amount of lings in his base. Denver gonna pull ahead in the worker count, but that's to be expected. He has some lings threatening here, but he shouldn't be able to break this third base. Shield battery is gonna finish up quite soon. And Zest transitioning into double Stargate. Okay, so we saw Denver defeat Nina in a macro game against double Stargate. We're gonna start seeing, oh, okay, no, it's not gonna be Mass Phoenix, it's gonna be Mass Oracle. This is something that's been coming into vogue a little bit more. I don't know, it has varying rates of success depending on who the Zerg player is and what their playstyle is like. My teammate Nubius saying, lurkers! Denver going up to 4 base, so we will see a macro game here as we approach the 7-minute mark. A lot of spores going up on the defense as well. Third pretty defended here. Oracles don't want to close in. They delayed too long going into the natural. 3 Spore Crawlers going to meet them there as well. One of these Oracles down to actually 1 health. There's a stasis ward on the high ground. It traps only 2 drones. This is... Zest is going to have to find a lot more damage with these Oracles. Here come 3 more. 6 gateways on the way for Zest as he transitions into a ground army off of this. But yeah, this is negligible drone damage for the amount of Oracles here. So much energy spent for so little. $14 Mutalisks coming out for Denver. These Oracles are trapped back here. Zest is going to have to recall them before they take too much damage, but almost certainly several of them will die. Oh, nope, Denver's going to send the Muta across the map. Okay, that's fine as well. Zest doesn't really have an answer to this. He has a couple Stalkers on the field. There's no Archons. It's going to be Stalker Sentry defending against Mass Mutalisk. A really good play here by Denver. The shield battery, or the cannon isn't finished up yet, and these softened up probes are open season. 7 go down in the first couple seconds of the aggression. Denver just going to straight up kill the cannon before a single Mutalisk falls. Now a dozen probes have gone down. Zest is pushing out here, but this isn't the strongest Protoss army. Denver can just mass lings and overwhelm. As long as he pulls the Mutas home, 22 probes have gone down so far. Oracle's going to help fight in the air. 7 more Mutalisks about to pop. Denver going to cut down as many Stalker Sentry as possible. A lot of the Stalkers taking hull damage. There's Transfuse here. Oracle's overwhelming from the air, but they can't engage into the Spore Crawlers, so Stalker Sentry going to help there. Denver cleaning up 40 probes of Zest. He's only taken 5 drones in damage, but he needs to return home. This is fine. You've done enough damage, Denver. You can overwhelm this army. Oh no, not like this. Now, that dead drone count has increased from 3 to 30 as Zest splits the units. Denver continuing to pump out Mutalisk, but... I don't know, Kev. Oh no, Zest runs out of probes! Oh god! Alright, Zest is gonna not have any more probes. That's it. Those are all the probes dead for Zest. He has 3 more, and enough to make a 4th. If Denver can overwhelm the remaining Protoss ground army, he wins. The Oracle's not gonna help at all in this fight. Guardian Shield, however, will. Denver's trying to focus fire this down. He's going to tank some damage with the Muta and back off. Denver still has a little bit of a bank here, and he is on a higher worker count at 7. And he's mining off his 4th base. However, he has them all in gas, so not going to be too helpful here. Alright. 2 Stalkers get picked off right away. 3, 4. Okay. Oh no! No. The Mutas start to go down. The Mutas start to get shredded! Denver, not like this! Not like this! Go regen the health! Oh my god. A lot of the Stalkers falling on the ground, but a lot of Mutas going down as well. Okay, he's finally going to back out and regen that health. Which is better? Shields or health regen? Denver loses several drones as well. He's down to 1 worker. Oh no. 2 workers. Alright, he's back up to 4. Zest is still mining a little bit as well. Just regen the health and pick off the units. Oh no, the Mutalisks are getting killed. I think Zest has done it. Denver being way too aggro, kind of panicking. He's not giving his Muta time to heal. Okay, 3 drones go down again. Denver has enough to make a couple more, and he does still have this 4th base. Okay, he's going to start mining at his 4th base again. Just 3 sentries left. The Mutas are overwhelming. Denver has done it! The Adepts left on the ground. However, the Oracles going to find the base. Denver retreats the drones. One of them will make it out. And he does have enough to make another. The hatch is going to burn down, but Denver still has his main. Muta's going to start cutting down the Oracles. Zest gets the recall off. Zest on 3 times the economy of his opponent. 3 workers to 1. Zest is making 2 Stalkers! Denver flying out speed overlords. Oh, he's gonna bleed off a Ling. Could have been very helpful in engaging the Stalkers. Zest getting out a sentry. Spending his gas bank, given that he has the limited mineral economy. Oracle sharking into the main. No. That's the final worker down for Denver. He can't make another. I don't know why Denver's doing this. I don't necessarily understand. Oh, with the Guardian Shell, the Stalker's able to overwhelm the Mutalisk. GG! And Zest takes game number 1 of the best of 3. In the top left, it's the pink toss, Zest. And in the bottom right, it's the blue Zerg, Denver. A very, very close game number 1. Denver not giving his Muta time to heal in the eventual... I don't even know if it was a base race. I mean, I guess it was, but Denver kind of went for all the workers, and Zest did as well. So 3 mining workers for each player, but Denver didn't let his Mutas heal as they tried to engage the Stalker Sentry. Got a little bit too aggro, and Zest was able to get out 2 extra Stalkers, a Sentry with enough energy for Guardian Shield. And that was GG. Patch gas pull out of Denver. Zest gonna be extremely irritating, taking Denver's minerals. Stargate coming out for Zest. Denver, gonna take a third. At the 240 mark, ish. A little bit later, you wanna get that down between 220 and 240. Denver's still well within the normal time to expand. Denver still has every chance in the world to take this series, as long as he breathes deeply and plays smart. Zest picks off the Overlord. Denver getting ready to pounce into the Nat of Zest as soon as he moves the Adepts out, and there it is. Oh, he doesn't want to sneak by, though. Yeah, it's too late to go in there, friend. I feel like he should have committed there to get a scout off. But, okay. So, Twilight Council finished up, and it's going to be a Glaives all-in out of Zest. Here's a third and fourth gas. Robotics facility on the way. Going to build a Warp Prism. Push out. Zest does not want to bleed off Adepts before Glaives finishes, losing a non-Glaives Adept. Not very good. Or does he? I mean, this is pretty aggro. There's enough Lings here to, like, totally dumpster this, but Denver moves out onto the map. Oh, it's just a probe in the wall. Oh, no. 3 Adepts there. Okay. Yeah, Zest is going to pull back. No drone damage, though. Zest pulls back home. He wants to wait for Glaives anyway. There it is. There's 3 more Adepts. They're going to shade forward. Zest going for an Observer, though. Not a Warp Prism, and Denver gets in the wall! Oh, no! Not like this! Okay, so Zest is committing to the attack. He's not going to recall. And he might pay for it in blood. Zest running his probes back to the Nat. Terrible damage happening on both sides. 5 probes to 5 drones going down. There's the shade into the main. Roaches are in wait. Denver currently ahead in the damage count, but his Lings are going to get cleaned up here shortly. Still quite a few Adepts on the field for Zest. He's evening up the skill count quite a bit, and okay. Denver pulls back the drones. Yeah, Denver's got to respond to the shade. Oh no, Zest lets the shade finish, so he is going to be cornered and cut down. Denver's on top of this. The Adepts should not survive this. And that's it. Let's see who came out ahead. Alright, yeah, Zest lost 900 more resources than Denver. He is up 2 probes. But down 14 army supply. Denver's just going to counterattack across the map with his roaches. Oh, no. Don't get cut off by force field. Okay, alright. Nice maneuver there. Denver gonna begin knocking down the Cyber Core. He had enough gas for 1 Ravager. Denver has to knock down the wall first. Otherwise, some of the roaches are gonna get cut off by force field. Yeah, so he's just playing with the sentry right now. An Immortal almost on the field. 2 roaches get cut off and gunned down. Zest gonna lose a gateway. Denver is droning out behind this, so not all in whatsoever. He's going to gain a heavy worker lead. Oh, a cyber core being dropped in the wall. Okay, no, Denver gets the kill anyway. Zones out the army with the corrosive bile and gets the snipe with the roaches, and he is happy with the damage he's caused. He's gonna back out. No energy on this oracle to actually do anything. It's just gonna scout. GG. Denver. Even in the top left, as our pink Protoss, it's Zest. And in the bottom right, as our blue Zerg, it's Denver. Scores 1-1. It's been close both times. In both previous games, the players trading out their worker lines for their opponents. Zest getting the better of Denver in Game 1, Denver getting the better of Zest in Game 2. Forge going down for Zest. Gate Forge, actually. This is going to be a cannon rush. But not an all-in cannon rush. Denver immediately pulls the drones to shut down the initial pylon. Zest sends out a second, and he's going to drop a cannon on the low ground. Alright. So, Zest has actually won the cannon rush here. This cannon on the low ground is going to finish and defend these forward pylons. However, Denver's going to have a spine crawler, so past it... Oh, no! He cancels the spine crawler! Okay, so this is going to be a proxy robo. I misread this. Never mind. I don't know why I said this wasn't all-in. This is super all-in from Zest. Shield battery finishing up should be helping to heal the robo here very soon. I hope. Roach is gonna... Yeah, okay, there's the heal on the robo, and that's gonna allow it to get the Immortal out. 3 Ravagers morphing here for Denver. Alright, first shield battery out of energy. Okay, second shield battery forced to spend energy as well, but all the shield's gone and half the health knocked off. Immortal is going to take down 2 roaches, but the robotics facility will fall. Will it, though? It will. It should, right? Yeah. The shield batteries are out of energy here. Actually, the first Immortal falls, as the Robo does as well. as the Robo does as well. Wow, great sentence. But the point here is Zest aggression is held off. Denver takes the win 2-1.